it's tax time, yay, which can come with all kinds of stress, especially with how expensive everything seems right now. So to help us out, we got financial expert Pattie Ehsaei is here to chat. Pattie, welcome to DBL. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Pattie, let's talk real, okay? Because tax season can be what they say daunting, or as I say, horrific. What are some tips that you have for filing this year?
Okay, so first of all, you want to itemize your deductions and see if you can make more deductions, right? So there are standard deductions that you can take, right? But if you itemize them, you may get more deductions and reduce your taxable income. The next thing, that it's not too late to maximize your contributions to your 401k, to your HSA, or your IRAs. You have until April 18th to make those contributions, but use them for 2023 tax purposes. So don't forget to do those. And then there are other tax credits that a lot of people are not aware of, and I'm just going to go through a few of them. So the first one is the child tax credit. So if you have a child 17 and under living in your home, eating up all your food, using all your electricity, you can get a tax break for that. There's also a child and dependent care tax credit. So if your child is under the age of 12 and you're paying someone to take care of them, or you have a dependent adult that you're paying for someone to take care of, you can write that off. There's also an energy efficient home tax credit. So if you have solar, EV tax credit, if you're buying an electric vehicle, if you're adopting, for example, there's a tax credit for that. And lastly, one that most people don't know about is the American Opportunity Tax Credit, which allows you to deduct up to $2,500 of college tuition that you're paying for your kids.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's you now, Al, with 3 kids.
Yes, well, I'm staring college right in the face.
Yep.
So this is all very, very valuable information. And, you know, I look around at my friends, and I know we've grown up because we're talking about being financially responsible. So how can we all, as a collective, work to be financially responsible this year?
Sure. The first thing is that you have to get on a budget and stay on a budget. A lot of people are just hoping that they're going to be better this year, and hope is not a strategy. So get on a budgeting app, right, and make a budget and stick to it. You need a plan. The next thing is you need to put money away in a savings account and also for an emergency fund. And both of them need to be in a high yield savings account, right? But your emergency fund is 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses, right, for emergencies or in case you get laid off. And your savings account is for bigger purchases, like if you want to save to buy a car or a home or a vacation. And lastly, and this is the most important one, is you need to start investing immediately. Time is your friend when it comes to investing. And there is no excuse, because you can start investing with as little as $10 a month, literally $10 a month. And if you don't have $10, get a side hustle, get the $10. Because here's the way the numbers plan out is, if you invest $100 a month, after 30 years, you're going to have $200,000. But after 40 years, you will have $535,000. So you're more than doubling what you're going to make in the last 10 years. So start investing immediately.
I wish I knew that at 22 years old. I really do.
Right.
No,
none of us.
I know.
I mean, I didn't.
I know.
By the way, hope is not a strategy. Yeah. That needs to be the title
of your
a book.
Yeah.
That is so real. Hope is not a strategy. That's how I've lived my life.
And Jeff and I were just talking about how crazy the food prices are right now with inflation. I mean, packs of string cheese, $15, and my kids love string cheese.
Enough with the string cheese.
They're no longer getting string cheese.
But it's been a week.
They're no longer, okay. All right, enough with the string cheese. But tell me this, like, how can we make sure that we are, we're not spending so much at the grocery store when it comes to all of these snacks? Because I feel like I'm going to the grocery store multiple times a week, and it's eating up most of my budget.
Right. So at the grocery store, the most important thing is for you to start paying attention to how much you're spending on something, how much everything costs. A lot of people just grab food and they have no idea how much it costs. So look at cost per ounce. That's really important, because then you'll maximize the amount that you're getting for whatever you're buying. And Amazon actually does a really great job in showing you how much per ounce you're paying for something. So that's important. And use coupons. Look for sales. There's no shame in that game. You have to cut your costs where you can at the grocery store.
Pattie, thank you so much. This has been very helpful. Hopefully we will all follow this advice, right, guys?
I love string cheese too.
I know, it's Tori. I know, but Al said we can't talk about it anymore. So to our viewers, you can get more information on finances and investing at Pattie's website, pattieehsaei.com. Thank you again.